We're here with Lorelei Shellist, who's just written a new book, which is autobiographical about your life. And you want to tell us a little bit about Runaway?
Runaway, a backstage pass to fashion, romance, and rock and roll is my true life story of running away from home at 15 and following my dreams to become an international runway model, in spite of all the naysayers.
You got a really good story. Is there one just killer story you want to share that's, I'm sure you have more than one, but is there one that sticks to mind that would be a good teaser for people to hear in the book?
Well, I like to share about the haute couture days in Paris because haute couture is now a dying breed. There's really a very few people doing it. There's only a few top designers left in Paris. And I was lucky enough to be there during the heyday of haute couture in the 80s, working with Karl Lagerfeld at Chanel and with Yves Saint Laurent. And so recently when I saw Valentino, The Last Emperor, and they showed a lot of what I wrote in my book, I was so grateful that I just got to be there. So when you're working with clothes that are made by hand, which is, like I said, not happening a lot anymore, it's a really glamorous and magical place to be. It's like, I mean, when I was a little girl, I wanted to play dress up, and I played dress up. It was the perfect career for that. So working with the designers is really my favorite memories of the fashion industry.
I would like to ask you about what you're doing now, and if you'd like to speak a bit about at-risk youth and the things that you're doing currently.
Yes. Well, as a runaway, I always wanted to help other people ever since I was a little kid. And then I realized, because I was able to make a success of my life as a runaway, that I could give back by helping other runaways create their dreams and follow their dreams. And so I do workshops, a Designing Your Dream Life workshop, and I go into at-risk centers. Here in Los Angeles, we have the Aviva Family Center, where I volunteer with the at-risk teens, and I teach them how to create their dream lives, you know, help them with job interview skills, critical life skills, you know. And I also teach them how to stand tall and walk through a door and shake a hand and, you know, make an impression, how to enter a room, you know. So many of them want to be models and they don't know why, and I think the reason why is they want what models have, and that's an air of self-confidence, and that's what gets you the job. I mean, let's face it, modeling is pretty much 90% job interview skills. Getting the job, you know. And so I love that. I love working with teens, and now I am a spiritual psychologist and a counselor. I also work at do volunteer at the Women's Valley State Prison in Madera, California, and I go in and do therapy, counseling, and healing with the women there. So I love it. I mean, that's what I do. That's what I live for now. And Runaway is sort of my story, just in order to lead me to them.
And how do you feel about being here at the Hollywood Music and Media Interactive Conference with your book?
You know, I'm so excited to be here, and I lucked into it. Again, it's like I set my intention that I wanted to be at exciting events promoting my book and meeting people. And I've been meeting people all day. I met you. I love it. It's great to see other people following their dreams and, you know, showing up and doing the work, the footwork that it takes to get to where you want to go. You don't just wake up and say, I want to be a rock star. You've got to go to these events. You've got to show up. You've got to learn how to do it. And nowadays we have to learn how to market ourselves and social networking, especially because everybody's doing things independently. You know, we don't have record companies and publishing companies helping everybody anymore. We have to do it ourselves. And so this is a great place to learn how to do that.
And I think also mention that you're donating part of your proceeds from your book to this cause that you just spoke of.
Yes, there donations from my book go towards the Mesa College in San Diego. It's a music division, and so I put one teenager through college every year with donations on this, and also I donate money to the University of Santa Monica, which is School of Spiritual Psychology, to help people go and get degrees in that as well, because those are the two things that speak to me.
This is exceptional. Would you like to share your web presence with us? Would you like to share your websites and contact information?
Of course. I'm at runwayrunaway.com. The book can be purchased at runwayrunaway.com and also on amazon.com. But if you go to my website, you get to read my blog and see my pictures and videos and things, and you get a signed copy of my book. I sign it and we send it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of the conference, and look forward to seeing you again and again and again.
Yeah.
And the next book. The next book's got to be a good one.
We're working on the movie now.
That's
We're
great.
working on the movie.
We should talk about that too, that you've got this movie of the book.
Yeah, let's talk about your film
Well,
that you're looking at doing.
I've signed a deal with the production company Wolper Entertainment in